And before we get into our review of the movie Push, we've got very special guest on the KWOC Screen Team line. It's Jason Mewes of the Jay and Silent Bob movies. And Jason has got a brand new book out called Jay and Silent Bob's Blueprints for Destroying Everything. And with us right now on the phone is Jason Mewes. Jason, how are you today, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing really good. I know that you guys have a new book out called Jay and Silent Bob's Blueprints for Destroying Everything. Tell us, where did the concept for this book come out, sir?
It's the blueprints from Mallrats were a couple of my favorite props, and we were talking. Kevin and I were talking about it, and I was like, we got to make more of the blueprints for one of the other movies. Like, just stick more blueprints in the background, or Kevin's the writer and he writes the movies, so I was just trying to get him to write into the next movie some more blueprints, and me and him just started talking about it, and we were just talking about stuff that we hate and stuff that, not everything in the book is definitely stuff that we dislike, but a lot of it is stuff that we came up with that we don't like, and if only we could destroy this, and just the different things. And then some of it's just for fun, destroy Comic-Con. Now, we love Comic-Con, but, it's gotten crazy and really crowded. So just different things like that we figure we come up with, and destroy Jay and Silent Bob Operation Destroy Traffic, because traffic sucks. So, just stuff like that. We started coming up with ideas about what we could destroy, and it just sort of came about. And we got together with Steve Stark, who illustrated. He did all the blueprints and illustrated it, and we just sort of came up with these 50 different ideas of ways to destroy, blueprints for destroying everything.
One of my favorites in here is Jay and Silent Bob Destroy the Hunger Games. Do you have a favorite one?
Yeah, one of my favorites is to destroy the Death Star. But I don't know, if I can save the whole thing. But it's definitely, there's a bunch of silly, fun things in there. So, but that's definitely one of my favorite ones. So, destroy the Death Star without killing the innocent contractor. So,
right.
Just the whole blueprints on how doing it is pretty silly. So
now you had mentioned Comic-Con a few seconds ago. Comic-Con in San Diego was this past weekend. Did you guys get a chance to go to that?
We did. Kevin had his Hall H Q&A that he's been doing for the past 16 years or whatever. We had a couple signings for the book, for the blueprint books came out, and I did a little signing, and then we also did a live podcast, Jay and Silent Bob Geek Comic-Con, which we did our live podcast, and then we gave out the books and did a little signing there. So we had all those different things, and just Kevin had Hollywood Babylon. So we had a bunch of things going on down there, as like we have for the last we've been doing that since we opened Smidco. We've been putting together the different things that we've been doing each year, and Kevin will do his Hall H Q&A and talk about it. Like this year, he also showed, besides the blueprint book, he showed the trailer for Tusk, the new movie he wrote and directed, and is coming out in September.
Do you have a part in that?
I'm not acting in it, but I produced it, and I shot the behind the scenes, and I'm putting together all these. It's pretty cool because I want to direct and I want to produce more, and so I got to produce and be part of this, help Kevin put the movie together, but I also got to shoot behind the scenes, and I'm getting to sort of direct my own little behind the scenes movie, and I'm putting together all these little 2 to 3 minute. More like I'm trying to stay more in 2 minutes, but we're going to put together like 30 little 2-minute videos of us, pre-production the first day, and just the making of the movie, and it's coming together really awesome. So that we'll be able to start showing them pretty soon.
Just out of curiosity, if you could get a chance to direct something like a feature-length film, what kind of genre would you want to direct?
Oh, that's a good question. I would definitely say I wouldn't mind starting with either. I would say like a drama. I wouldn't want to do either comedy or drama. I think definitely comedy is more in my wheelhouse. But I'd like to do some drama too. I'd like maybe say horror drama because I watch tons of shows like Law and Order and Criminal Intent and different sort of Vampire Diaries, all sorts of horror. And not that Vampire Diaries is horror or drama, but
Right.
I'm just saying sort of that, just sort of the sort of creepy, sort of dramatic stuff I'd like to direct first, just because I watched so much of it, and I really feel like I could put together a good movie, dramatic movie. I wouldn't be into the romantic stuff, and definitely action or sci-fi. I feel like I wouldn't be ready to do that yet, but definitely some drama or a comedy.
Well, I hope you get that chance, man. You're a talented cat, man. I hope you get a chance to direct here in the future. We're talking with Jason Mewes. The new book is Jay and Silent Bob's Blueprints for Destroying Everything. What other projects do you have coming up, Jason?
I'm hoping if all goes well, we have Kevin wrote another movie called Yoga Hosers, which is another sort of horror movie, and I'm going to be exec producing this one, but I'm also acting in this one. I don't think I could say what character I'm playing, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be a pretty crazy character that I get to be, and put some prosthetics on and stuff. I could say that much, but yeah, so Kevin wrote this and he's directing it, and if all goes as planned, we start shooting in like 3 weeks. So there's that going on. There's the Hollywood Babylon pilot. I'm going to be part of that, which is in about a week, 10 days. Comic book man. I'm going to go and go down and try to mess around and have some fun on some comic book man stuff. And it's not set in stone yet, but it looks like I might be doing this comedy in October, like 2 weeks on this comedy. That has nothing to do with Kevin or anything. It's a different set of guys, director and writer. So there's stuff like that. There's a comedy that's in the works that might happen. There's a script that my buddy wrote that is sort of like an American Psycho type movie that he wrote me in as the main character, and we're trying to put that together and I'll produce and we're trying to get it financed right now. So we'll see if that works out. Clerks 3, hopefully. That'll be in the beginning of next year if all goes as planned. So, there's a bunch of things in the works, and then hopefully, like I said, it looks pretty good that this movie's going to start shooting in a couple weeks, Yoga Hosers.
Jason, the new book is Blueprints for Destroying Everything. Where can people pick that book up at, man?
Oh, you can get it on Amazon. You can get it at Urban Outfitters, Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash in Red Bank if you can stop in the store, which is awesome. If not, there's an online store, Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash. And then really just most local bookstores will have it, wherever if there's any bookstores close to you. So Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash, I would definitely say in Amazon.
All right, we want to thank Jason Mewes for talking with us, and remember his new book is out. You can get it at Amazon.com. Jason Mewes, very, very cool guys, and of course,
makes me giddy.
He does, man. He's a cool cat and very nice guy. So it was a pleasure talking with him. And Chelsea, we're ready to talk about your next movie called Push. This was a movie that Sabrina and I didn't get a chance to watch.
Well, for me, it would have been a rewatch.
Spanish. So.
Yeah, I mean, you gave it to us to watch, and it was like in Spanish or something.
I don't know
like,
what happened. It was retarded.
But Sabrina's already admitted that she's seen it once, so bam.
Yeah.
I have seen it, but
have you really?
It's been a long time ago, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, convince me, Chelsea, what's this movie about, and why should I watch it?
It's about pure awesomeness, and you should watch it.
Because it's about pure awesomeness?
Exactly. Sold.
I'm in, man. I'm in. So
Let's
is
have
this
a little recap, why don't we?
Is this a superhero movie? Is this a drama? Is this an action? What is this?
It's a little bit of both.
Okay.
And the superpower aspect of the fact that they have powers of some sort, like they call him a pusher, but it's more of like levitation and the ability to like move things with your mind.
Okay.
So
is Chris Evans the only one who can do this, or are there other people who have the power?
There's other people that have power.
Mm-hmm.
There's other people that have his power, but they're not really a main thing in the movie. Like we have Dakota Fanning,
mm-hmm.
who is psychic.
Okay.
And then the girl that plays Chris Evans' girlfriend, she can manipulate people with her mind. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah. So, okay, you got these three people with these powers. What's their story? Who are they fighting against?
They're fighting against other people who also have certain powers that are trying to kidnap people who aren't a part of them and give them a drug of some sort to make them, I guess, invincible, make them like superhuman people.
There's always somebody trying to crash the party.
I know. You can't have nice things. This is why you can't have nice things.
Very nice. Very nice. So why do you like this movie so much?
I just love the action in the movie, and I want superpowers.
What would you like? What would be your superpower?
Telekinesis.
The ability to move objects with your mind.
Yes, I was just making sure that our listeners knew what that was. If I could choose anything, you know what would that be? Invincibility.
Invincibility?
Oh yeah.
What sense does that make?
Where I'd be invisible.
No, that's
invisibility.
That was even poorly set up, and I still fell for it.
Oh, good times. All right, well,
you didn't ask me what mine would be.
Yeah, what would yours be?
Well, you're already like super powerful in being bossy, so I figured.
I think her superpower is beauty, but hey, whatever. Teach his own.
I'll take them both, but really, I just wish I could fly.
Dude,
like I don't want to flap my wings. I just want to be like,
like Superman.
Yes, I just want to propel myself either quickly or slowly, but I want to be able to levitate myself and fly through the air.
Do you know how freaked out Luke would be?
He would be like, "Yes, Mom, we're getting in free." No.
All right, those are our superpowers. The movie is called Push. We'll have to give that a shot later on in life, Sabrina.
Yeah.
All right.
Now I want it. It's got to go on Netflix. I got to have it now because I was really looking forward to watching it, and then.
I'm sorry you don't speak Spanish.
Yeah, I know. I chose French. What can I say?
Coming up after the break, we're going to review the new movie out in theaters called Lucy. It's on Today's Talk, 9:30 KWOC.